What's going on, y'all? Psych Perspectives, giofvcks. I've been meaning to do this video, the I miss you text video. So, following up off the previous video, the switch up, you notice that things have changed. The behaviors have changed. Their communication style, the way they communicate, the way they talk to you. They're not texting you as often. Y'all aren't hooking up as often. Y'all not going on dates. You can tell that, like, their mood, their energy, their attitude, everything is different. Everything is changed. It's off. You know, I'm going to be honest. You really do have to believe in your intuition. You got to believe in your intuition. You got to believe in the energy. Their energy, bro, sis, folks, person, for real. The energy don't lie. We know when things is off. We know when things is something clearly ain't how it used to be. So once the switch up has taken place and you've noticed this, listen to your intuition. Go with your gut. All right? And you notice this. And the communication is now hit or miss. Very flighty. They're not texting you like they used to. They're not calling you like they used to. They're not tagging you or in all these different posts on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it may be. Y'all don't see each other as often. Y'all not FaceTiming. And then all of a sudden the communication just completely stops. And this could be for days, weeks, months, years. You'd be surprised how some people are. Then out of the blue, after all of this shadiness has been going on for the past few days, weeks, months, years, however long, then all of a sudden out the blue you get the random I miss you text. And nowadays people don't even be typing out I miss MISS YOU. They don't even type that out. They just put IMY and in your name maybe. And I don't know how y'all take that. You know, I get it. It's a new age. And, you know, people communicate and we got our different texting and short texting and just boom, boom, boom. I don't know how you do. But you get that I miss you text and it's like, what is this? I miss you, but I'm not making any efforts to see you. Right. I miss you, but I'm not making any efforts to actually prove that I miss you. My actions don't prove that. I miss you, but I can go days, weeks, months, years, however many long, without talking to you, without communicating with you, without seeing you, without checking on you. But I miss you. All I'm saying is you got to pay attention to that. Now, there could be various reasons for why this person has went MIA, missing in action. Various reasons why all of a sudden there has been a change and there has been a switch up. Various reasons, okay? No telling what's going on. This is why I say you never really know, but this is why you should never put all your eggs in one basket, especially in the talking, dating stage. Like, no, talk to multiple people. Date multiple people. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. That's how a lot of us end up hurt. You know, and then you end up future faking yourself. So I'm just going to go on and say, just don't do that. So when you get the I miss you text, like I said, me personally, I let it marinate. I don't recommend responding right away. Let it marinate. Give yourself some time to reflect and think about how you feel. And is this worth putting energy and time into? Because a lot of times we'll put in all this time and energy, you know, instantly responding because you've been sitting around wondering like, dang, what was going on with this person? Again, you wouldn't be sitting around wondering if you were off talking to multiple people, dating multiple people, and or having your own life, having your own hobbies. Okay, don't be so preoccupied on folks. Right, this is where that toxic codependency and you having an over attachment on people, this is where that comes from. You got to realize love needs to be free. People do what they want to do. People make time for what they want to make time for. They miss you, but yet, and then too, if something is going on, you know, they're going through depression, they just lost a job, somebody just passed away, they got a lot on their plate, they're busy, whatever it may be, they need to learn how to communicate that. We are grown, we are adults. People need to learn how to communicate. You can't sit up here and expect other people to mind read and automatically know what you're going through or what's happening in your life. You have to open that mouth, you have to text it, you gotta write it, you gotta sign it, you gotta communicate. Point blank, period. And that's the problem, especially with men and masculine folks. We are always playing all these mind games. We'll ghost your ass and go days without talking to you, and then be sitting up in our mind like, damn, he ain't texting me, she ain't texting me, they ain't texting me, they haven't even. So again, when people do this type of shit, a lot of times it's a mixture of things. But the point is, don't waste your time, bro. Always have options and continue to live your life. Continue to do you. Continue to work out, go to the gym, hang with your friends, write, color. Continue to have a separate life, honey. Person, for real. Continue to do you. Don't become so wrapped up. Damn, that's some good shit. Shout out to my homie and my roomie, Gage. Good vibes with Gage. Don't become so wrapped up into what they're doing, right? That you lose yourself and you start putting an expectation on what the result is going to be, because it might not be what you want. I'm just going to be honest. So don't future fake yourself. But they be wanting you to chase them. Again, a lot of this goes back to the abandonment issues, the mommy and daddy issues, traumatic experiences that they've been through, their own insecurities. So many things be going on, but my point is this. I don't waste my time on that stuff anymore because I've grown, I've matured. Does it get on my nerves when I recognize it and I can tell that here we go with this red flag shit? It do get on my nerves because it's like, overwhelmingly as men, as masculine folks, and dealing with other men and masculine folks, this is the behavior that we do, and it's petty, it's childish, it's immature, it's passive aggressive, it's dysfunctional, and it's toxic. I just don't have time for that. And don't get me wrong, women, feminine people, they do this too. The point is, don't waste your time. They miss you, but they ain't making no action to really follow up with you, to see what's good with you. And then on top of that, you need to make sure that instead of instantly responding, take your time to figure out, is it worth the response? Is it worth the energy? Again, a lot of this is some of these people be wanting to be chased, honey, and I don't got time for that. And then if you are going through something, like you got a lot going on your plate, or you're going through some depression or whatever it may be, you need to learn how to communicate. As men, we need to learn how to communicate. As masculine folks, we need to learn how to communicate. As women, we need to learn how to communicate. As feminine folks, we need to learn how to communicate. Everybody needs to learn how to communicate, because it's ridiculous. You sitting up here really thinking somebody supposed to mind read. And then, like I said, a large percentage of this is just them wanting to be chased. 9 times out of 10, especially if you're dealing with somebody that's a narcissist or somebody that's manipulative, they probably got somebody else that they're talking to. Which is fine if you were up front and told that person, hey, I'm talking to multiple people. But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people want to have their cake and eat it too. So that's why I say a lot of times, it's not worth it. It's not worth the energy and the effort. And then you don't need to be tripping over that. Continue to do you. And like I'm going to keep recommending, talk to multiple people, date multiple people, continue to have your own life, continue to be your own person. Stop over investing into dead end situations and dead end people. I miss you text, show me that you miss me. Actions over words.